Hello, everybody. It's Donna here. Welcome. So sorry it took me so long to get on here. Um, yeah, I had put 4 o'clock, and anyway, I'm here now. It's 5 o'clock now. So yeah, hi, Aquileo. Nice to see you, my dear. Um, so I will be a little bit slower than usual. I only have one hand, and I've been waiting to come on because I was very, very sore. I'm still sore, but just not as sore as I was. So please bear with me while we do this together and see how it works out. Okay. One hand is definitely better than no hand, right? So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, donating for one. Oh yes, let me put the donation link in there. Let me just grab it. Let's see. Just need to find it here. Give me 1 minute. I'll get the donation link. Here we go. This copy. There, I got it. Paste. Okay. So I'm just going to pin that. So there we go. So that's pinned. So that's fantastic. Donating for one. Okay, let me just see here. I do have PayPal open, so let's see if it's going to work this time and show me what's going on. Of course not. Right. Yeah, it's not showing me anything. That's crazy. Okay, so I have to do it a different way. Oh, 12. Okay, somebody donated. Oh, Aquileo, you donated, my dear. Okay, perfect. So, Aqua times 3. Thank you, my dear. Um, Donating for one. I didn't get yours yet. It's Wave RL. It's Wave RL. Is that I think. Hi, Lane. Sent PayPal for one with question in it. And I didn't get it yet, my dear. So yeah. So just bear with me. Yeah, I didn't get that one yet. Oh yes, I got it now. Okay, and I got the question too. You're right after Aquileo. Okay, my dear? Christina. That must be your other son's, right? Or your son changed his name on there? Okay, so for one. Okay, you'll be right after Aquileo, okay? I can't shuffle, so I'm just going to be pulling the cards out and then doing a reading, okay, guys? So, all right, I think this is the easiest way to do it. Hi, Coco Baby. So Aquileo, your first question. What does the white light want me to know at this time? You're struggling a bit? Okay. That's good. Okay. So we have the Emperor, 3 of Wands, King of Cups reversed, 9 of Pentacles, the World, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I really think I know things are not exactly as you want them to go, okay, Aquileo? So I feel like your patience is done. You're done waiting for the things that you want, okay? And you really do feel like you deserve them. And I'm going to say, yes, you do. I do really, really believe that, okay? Whatever's going on with someone coming into your life, and I think this has to do a lot with your romantic life, okay? So whatever's going on, he's there. He's absolutely there. I think he's right in front of you and you're not seeing him. So I think this is someone you know. So whatever's going on, um, have a look at some people in your life and see if you see any of them, or if you could see any of them in a different light. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So I'm definitely seeing that there is someone there um, that definitely could be somebody important to you. And so that's what I'm seeing there, okay? So I think it's in front of you and you don't see it. So whatever's going on, I think it's there. And I just think you're not seeing what's right in front of your face. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I know you say the isolation's killing you. You just got to get involved in your community. You just have no older worker men helping you with odd jobs in the house. Um, I don't know, maybe it's an old friend, but I really do feel you know this person. Give it some thought, okay? Because you never thought of it. So this is something that you've overlooked. So maybe it's someone from work. I'm not sure. Okay. Um, I'd have to look further into it to see. What's your next question, Aquileo? Like, I know you're not happy with that one, but not your work. Okay, let's look at work. Pulled the emperor again. So you and your boss, okay, this would be you and your boss, I believe, okay? Well, appear to you. So not your boss. So somebody close to you, someone close to your level, okay? So the same kind of level as you are. There's going to be a new project coming. This is very good, very exciting. It's going to be fun. I feel like you're going to have a choice as to what to do. So, how to, whether to go forward, whether to go backwards, all that kind of stuff. So, I feel like, yeah, I feel like not forward, backwards, but you're going to have to make a choice whether to how you're going to work this new project or something about this project. There's going to be a big choice in it, and it's going to be maybe whether you want to do it or not. So there's something going on there. Okay. So maybe there's something that you'll be turning down. Maybe there's something that is going to give you a new opportunity. Put something else on the back burner. You're you're busy at work. You're unsure if you're doing too much. No, I don't believe so. Okay. And this opportunity, maybe it's the fact, maybe if you feel you're doing too much, you need to share it with this other person, with a peer. Maybe you need to give some of it away. Maybe you're taking on too much. Do you find that you can't delegate? Maybe it's about, because this is working as a team, right? Working as partnership with this other person. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's you need to share it. You need to make a decision and try to share that. Okay. So maybe that's what it's talking about. If you're really busy and you don't think there's more work coming, then that would be it. But it's a peer that you need to share with. Okay. Somebody on your level. So you're not their boss, okay? And you are at the same level that they are, okay? So you're peer. You're not a boss, and you're not a subservient, okay? So you're not below them and you're not above them. So they would have the same kind of either title as you or status as you, okay, within the company. So, and I feel that this is totally a choice, and it will really help you to do so much more. There's also someone else that you're working with, a younger male, and maybe they're on your team. And I believe that they can do more than what they're doing. So, whatever this is, they're lagging behind, they're not focused, and they're not doing as well as even they want to do. So, they need a little bit of a push. Okay. So, that's what I see there. I know it's a weird way to shuffle, but yeah. Somebody was asking about my health. I'm not sick. I broke my arm. Well, I didn't. I broke my hand and wrist. So I have two breaks. So I'm in a cast, and I can't really can't shuffle cards or anything. And I haven't been on because I've been in quite a bit of pain, and I didn't want to read cards when I wasn't feeling good. So I didn't come on. Um, it's awkward doing it this way. It's slow, but we'll do it. So yeah. So I'm not sick. So I feel fine. Just, just sore. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still sore. I've got another just over a month. Yeah, just over a month with this cast on. So February 12th. So whatever that is, just under a month. I go to the fracture clinic February 12th. So yeah. Okay, so your next question, Aquileo. You have a person like that on your team? Yeah. So you need to push them a little bit. Hi, Prima. Uh, so Coco, we have Aqua, then Christina, and then Elaine. Okay, Christina's for one, and then Elaine is super chatted. Yes, I saw it, my dear. Okay, I will check PayPal, okay? So bear with me. What do I need to hear about my lifelong partner today? Something to keep hopeful would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Thank you, my dear Stu. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, a different king. That's good. So that would be your lifelong partner, right? The Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, okay, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so I this is very, very hopeful. There's not one negative card here, okay, Aquileo. This is all about it coming to fruition and you being very happy, taking a journey of your life, okay? So I believe that this is on, don't give up. This is on the verge of happening for you. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here, and that's happiness in every area of your life. And, this is like being rewarded and being content and this is somebody that is going to bring you joy and peace and contentment and that kind of love, okay? So not a big kind of where your heart's pounding and, fireworks, not going to be like that. It's going to be um, beautiful and wonderful, and there's going to be um, um, uh, mutual respect, and he's going to be kind of you're going to be very attracted to him, so they're that kind of person, but it'll be more about how you guys work with each other in your life, okay? So if I had to guess when, I'm going to say um when this will happen. I think it's going to happen within a month, but I think it's really going to solidify by June. Okay. So, yeah, so I do think it'll happen within a month and solidify by June. Okay. So, hopefully that gives you more hope. Don't give up. It's hard. It's really hard. And I think a lot of it's difficult because, um, relationships are harder than they used to be, and that's just the way it goes. It's just our reality now. It's not the same as it used to be, and it's harder to meet people. So thank you, Aquileo. When you were trying to find a job, Donna, you remember that time for you? I think I felt the same. Yeah, maybe, right? I thought it was never going to happen, and it did. So have hope, okay, my dear? So really, really have hope. Okay. So, Christina, let me read your question online here on YouTube. No, not YouTube, on PayPal, and then I'll answer your question. What it's like timing. You're not annoying. Okay, that's the first thing I want to tell you, Christina. So this is for you, my dear. Okay. Okay, so Page of Cups. The Sun. Strength. Oh, okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, you're going to hear from someone very, very soon. Okay. This is coming. I know you want a timeline. You know how hard it is to get timelines with tarot. So I'm going to say any day. Like I really feel it's any time now. Okay. This job is coming by way of a mail. Um, it's going to be very, very good for you. It's a company where you answer to two people. What else can I tell you about it? You're going to absolutely love it. We've got the sun here. Um, when it starts to happen, it'll happen quickly. Okay. So when it starts to kind of take place, it's going to happen very, very quickly. Okay. So I feel like um, this is going to be very, very good. It's going to be something that's going to just happen. And timeline. Trying to think. Gosh, sometimes it doesn't want to give me a timeline, right? So it looks to me it's going to be any day. Like I really can't see it being more than a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It just feels like it's right on top of you and it's going to take place. It's going to happen. You're going to be very happy. Things are going to happen, okay? Let's see. Simran, yes, I got your PayPal for one. So for one. So Elaine, you're going to be up now. Okay, my dear. It's perfect. Oh, good. Thank you, my dear. Hi, Shirley. Nice to see you. Um, Noxie, okay, I will check on that in a minute, okay? I'm just shuffling these up a little bit so I can read for Elaine. Okay, so this is going to be for Elaine. Let me just go to her. Here we go. One in-depth crystal ball plus cards. Two in-depth crystal ball for February. Okay, so in-depth crystal ball. Alrighty. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, so okay. Show me messages for Elaine for anything that she needs to hear right now. It's funny how you're dependent on the way that you do things, right? And then when you can't do them the same way, it feels very awkward. Okay, so someone that has passed over is going to be visiting you, Elaine. So I don't usually get that for you, but yeah, it feels like somebody's going to be visiting you. I'm going to say early evening, any day now. Pay attention to your surroundings, to the temperatures. I feel like you're going to walk into a room, the temperature is going to feel like it's changed, either hotter or colder, and you're going to get a message from them somehow. So either you're going to feel like an answer to something that you've been thinking about, or you feel a hug or something. Okay, so you will get a message. You just need to pay attention. All right. What else do I see here? Do you have a job interview coming up? I feel like there should be a job interview for you. So this is going to be good. I feel like this is going to be something that I don't know if you're going to do it, but you're going to have the opportunity to say yay or nay. Okay. So for some reason, I don't think you think it's up your alley for some reason. Okay. So maybe you're just a little bit anxious about it, or it's bigger than what you wanted it to be, and you decide maybe not, something like that. That's how I feel. Okay. What else do I see here? Um, hmm. I also feel like there's a block. Okay, there's a block for you as far as your heart goes. So somebody has been on your mind. Okay, in September. Okay, good. Yeah, somebody has been on your mind, and this is matters of the heart. Okay, so I feel like somebody from the past has been on your mind, and it's kind of making you wonder what if. Let's not worry about what ifs, okay? Let's try to think about what could be, not necessarily with this person, but moving forward. Okay. I don't want you living in what ifs. So I want you to move forward past this. Okay. Um, what if is only relevant to find out maybe what you need to do different, right? So that's the only relevance it carries. It, just lessons, right? But it can't do you any good to dwell in that. Um, let's see. Hmm. Are you getting a cat or bird? Geez, I think it's a cat. So I don't know. Do you have a cat? I feel like you're bringing a pet home. I feel like maybe you're helping one, maybe you find one, something like that, and you help it. Maybe you're not keeping it. You don't. Okay. So I feel like something like that is going to happen within, I'm going to say 5 days. Okay. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting. No, not really seeing much else here. Let's see. I don't even, hmm. I feel like whatever's happening in the next few days, you're freezing cold. So make sure if you go anywhere, check the temperature. You're going to be unexpectedly cold. So not sure exactly what that means, but yeah. Okay. So, and then you wanted cards, right? So let's see here. Um, So I did it backwards, okay? That was your number 2 reading, just the crystal ball, and now I'll do 1 plus the cards, okay? Um, you were cold today, okay? Yeah. So make sure you're looking after yourself, okay? So whatever that is, maybe you're just sometimes we're a little bit, we don't take care of ourselves well enough. Maybe you're tired, stuff like that, right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. It's snowing today. Yeah, it was snowing here earlier, but it's not right now. So let's see what's going on now. Okay, so show me any messages Elaine needs to know. Okay, my dear. Don't allow somebody to get under your skin, okay? I don't want you to let anybody get under your skin because I think there's going to be hard feelings there or a little bit of an argument or where you're not feeling good about the interaction anyway, okay? So I'm not going to say a big fight or anything like that, but I feel like somebody's going to either put you down or make you feel bad about yourself, something like that, okay? It feels like somebody you definitely know. It feels like family, okay? So it feels like a family member. Um, so it doesn't have to be family, but they feel like family. So it could be a very close friend, something like that, okay, Elaine? Do not let them get under your skin. I really want you to make sure that you're not allowing that to happen, okay? Um, And again, somebody that's passed over is trying to get a hold of you. So again, it's coming out in this reading as well, okay? There's a number 5 here, very, very important, okay? A number 5. This is going to be very important. It's a place. I don't know what it is exactly. Your family and you had a fight in your dreams. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that could be what it is, right? Do not do not let it get under your skin, okay? What else do I see here? Okay, I feel that there's an opportunity for you to move forward in your life, but something's pulling you back. It's like you're not listening to your intuition, you're not trusting yourself, you're not believing what you see in front of you, okay? You have fought for things your whole life, and then when something's going to happen, it feels like you're not letting it happen. It feels like you're fighting your own success. So whether you feel you don't deserve it or whatever it is, I feel like something like that is happening. Okay. What do I see here? Hmm. So you have a bridge to mend. Okay. So, and I think this bridge is with a friend, and I believe that you've got something to mend with them. Okay. So either you've had um some negativity in the past and you need to fix it. Whatever this is, you need to mend it, okay? It's like mending fences, right? I feel like it's really time for you to do that, okay? I don't know who it is, but it feels like a friend. It feels like, let me just see. I'm just going to pull one more card here to see. Somebody that you've had a good relationship with, but I feel like maybe your thoughts have not been good about the relationship, or there's been jealousy, or there's been envy, or something like that. So maybe you just need to mend it in your mind. Maybe it's not something that you have to tell them, but you have to mend it in your mind. I feel like it's female. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, my dear. So do that, okay? And you're gonna, yeah, things will be good. All right. I don't feel like, you're in a bad place at all right now. So, but you've got some internal things happening that you need to work on, okay? Okay, so oh, geez. Simone, let's see here. I've got your question, my dear. What's coming ahead in career? You're looking for a job. Okay. So we have, oh, that's good. You want the Nine of Pentacles when you're looking for a job for sure. That's very good. Okay. Um, oh, you're going to get a job you really like. It's coming very, very soon. Okay. Yes, absolutely. You're going to get a job I'm going to say within a month. Okay. You're going to get a job. It's going to be something that you absolutely really, really want. I think you're going to be able to use your skills and use more than just the skills you have. You're going to be learning new skills. Okay. I think this is going to be really superb for you. Something that you've been hoping for, something that you really, really am going to be happy about. I just feel like it's like a constant thing here that you are very, very pleased with it. Okay. So there's no question that this is something that you want. There's no question that you're going to do very, very well. The money's okay. The money, nothing wrong with that. I feel like you're going in a little blind, but that's okay. I feel like you are kind of a little bit unsure when you first start, but that's just jitters starting a new job. I think you're absolutely going to be just fine. Okay. So I wouldn't be too concerned there at all. All right. It's going to go a lot better than you think it will. All right. Okay. So let me just, I just gotta update this because I think Aquileo donated. Yes. Oh, Noxie, I got yours, my dear. So Noxie, you are first right here. Let me just read your question. Oh, okay. Go ahead and post your question, Noxie. And then we have Aquileo for 3 more. Aquileo, Leo for 3, and then Elaine for 1. Okay. So Noxie, crystal ball index. Absolutely. Okay. So show me messages for Noxie. Anything that she needs to hear, please. Okay, I am going to pull just one card, just as a I don't know, just to see kind of the tone of the reading. Okay, just want to do it this way. Okay, Elaine, let me know when you're back. Okay, there's Aquilea's ahead of you as well. She's got 3 questions. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so Noxie, let me just see here. I feel like there's some fear in you. I feel like you are in a position where you need to do something that you're not really wanting to do. You either have to walk away from somebody or you have to walk away from something. Okay, there's something, somebody you need to give up on, you need to walk away from, and you need to do it for your own sake. Okay, I don't think someone is leaving you unexpectedly or anything like that. I believe this is your choice, not theirs. Okay, and it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be family, it could be anybody, somebody that you've been hanging on to for way too long. Maybe there's someone in your family that doesn't treat you right and you've kept the relationship the same, trying to work on it all the time. It could be work related for sure. Let's see if I can find that out, okay? It definitely could be work related, and I feel they hold you back. So they definitely hold you back. I definitely feel like you can't go forward with that kind of, um, it's almost like you're always looking over your shoulder. Doesn't have to be a person, but it feels like it. It could be a project that you need to just stop. You know what I mean? So anything like that, but it feels like you're looking over your shoulder about whatever this is, either this person or this project. Let's call it a project because you're at work, right? So something like that. Um, okay, so this is a an S. There's an S, uh, looks like a capital S, um, that has some kind of influence on you. Okay, so this is coming up for you soon, going to be important. All right. Um, Let me just see here. There's also, I feel like you're hitting a really good spot as far as um, um, your own growth. So you've been doing some soul searching, I believe. So this is telling me you're doing some soul searching and you're getting to the crux of it. So you've come up with a few things that you know you needed to work on, and you've been working on that. Just give it some thought, okay, Noxie? It'll come to you, okay? Um, let's see what else I see here. So the tone here in the crystal ball is your emotions. Okay, so I feel like your emotions are big right now, and you want to make sure that you are reining those in a little bit. Okay. Are you taking pictures? I feel like you're taking pictures. What is this? You've been feeling low? Okay. If it gets bad, if you're starting to feel depressed or anything like that, go see somebody, okay, Noxie? Yes, you are taking pictures? Okay. Do you take pictures for work or is this personal videos? Okay. Is this personal or business, social media? Okay. This is good. This is definitely good. Okay. So I feel like you're making progress here. I feel like it can be a little bit overwhelming. It's kind of bigger than life, but I feel like you're getting a good hold on it. And I feel like you're doing a really good job. You feel stuck. Okay. Um, no, you're not stuck. So don't look at it as stuck. Look at it as um having to define your goals with the videos. Okay. So define what are your goals and how do you make that happen? Okay. What is the message and how do you make that happen? You're not stuck. Maybe there's other videos you can watch to help you how to do what you want to do. Okay. You're just in a sweet spot right now. And sometimes it's got to get harder before you get a breakthrough, right? Yeah, different perspective. That's right, Elaine. Yeah. Okay. You are in the middle of it. I think it's going to be really good. You're going to do a really good job. Okay. That's cool. I've never seen videos and like, that's cool. Never got that before. Let's see. Again, we're talking intuition here. We're talking, paying attention to your intuition, listening to your inner self, right? So yeah, that's what I think you need to do. Okay, my dear? So just pay attention and listen to your intuition. You're going to do fine. Okay? Okay, so now we have Aquileo and then Elaine. So Aquileo, go ahead, my dear. You're welcome, my dear. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for your donations and for being here with me. And I know I'm not on here as much as I should be, but things just keep friggin' happening. I don't understand this. I had two surgeries. Carpal tunnel surgery, one on each my hands, and now I broke my wrist and broke my hand. Like, what the hell's going on, right? So I think the universe is just telling me to slow down and take things in a different direction, right? Don't be so hard on myself. Okay, Aquileo, let's see here. What positive quality? Thank you for all the love, you guys. I appreciate it. What positive qualities do people enjoy about you when they interact with you? I'm lacking I'm lacking a bit of doubt and need something positive to hold on to at this time. Absolutely, my dear. Let's have a look. Okay, let me just move this crystal ball a little bit more. Okay, it's middle of January, right? Maybe you got a little bit of winter blues. Um, I know, I mean, I have mental health issues, so the winter can affect me in big ways. Um, but you could have like just winter blues, right? So don't be hard on yourself, all right? So your cards, again, very, very positive. All right. You need to look forward to your journeys. What's ahead for you? What are you hoping for? What do you want? I really feel like you just need to pay attention to what's going on with you. Okay. I feel like you have lots of options out there to feel better. What can you do today to make yourself feel better? Can you put on some music and dance around your living room or your kitchen? Can you put on a special show or a movie? Can you cuddle up in bed with a good book? Or can you go have a bath and run yourself a nice bath with some candles? Pay attention to what you need. You need that special kind of show yourself some love. Okay, so this is what this is telling me here. Okay, and there should be a woman that you're reaching out to talk to. So I don't know what your friend list looks like, but there should be a woman. Maybe it's someone that went to a group with you when you were doing some activities, if you're still doing them. Whatever this is, reach out to somebody, some female, okay? You shower every day. I don't mean showering, Aquileo. I mean, run a bath and candles and a glass of wine or something really special, that kind of thing. I also feel like you just need to believe that you deserve, and you need to believe that you're okay, and you need to believe that things are going to get better. Okay. So, whenever you get a negative thought, try to find something positive to add to it. Okay. So, I'm feeling fat today. Oh, but I've done so much work, that I know I've done okay. Or if you haven't, um, I'm feeling fat today. Well, it is middle of January, it's winter. Yeah. I think maybe I'm just going to pay more attention to what I've been doing lately. You know what I mean? So that you don't want the negativity. You want to add something positive to it. Okay. So try that and really trust that you are you are okay. And you got to believe that your white light, your angels, whatever you want to call them, they're there for you. Okay. So, what good qualities? Oh, yeah, you did ask that, right? So the qualities I see, you're strong, okay? You are very, very solid for other people, okay? Not necessarily for yourself. Okay, Aquileo, let's get that right. But you are very solid for other people. You want to help them, you want to be there for them at the deficit to yourself sometimes. You go out of your way to help somebody else when it it's not necessarily good for you. Okay. So you do those things. Okay. You're also a good decision maker for other people. You can help people see different points of view. So that's really, really important. And people appreciate that in you. Okay. You're very solid. You're very grounded. You're very earthy. And people feel grounded around you. They feel like you're this, like kind of like the salt of the earth kind of person, right? So yeah, how we are with ourselves and how other people see us is often totally different. And that's where you are. Okay? So there you go. Your next question, my dear. You're trying to pull back on that. Yes. You're welcome. Okay, Noxie, I got your next one as well. You will be after Elaine, okay? Thank you, Noxie. Yes, that's what people do, Elaine. It's only donation, my dear Maria, but you're welcome to donate. The link is in there, okay? People were taking advantage of free readings, so I don't do free readings anymore, okay? Only on special occasions. Okay, so I'm waiting for Aquileo's next question, unless I missed it, Aquileo. I didn't see it. There it is. Is it the right time to get a dog, or should I first focus on getting on someone to share your home with? Now, do you mean like a roommate? So are you thinking a dog or a roommate? Is that what you're thinking? Housemate. Okay, yeah. So let's see. So we're gonna do a pet over here and a roommate over here first. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm going to say you should get a pet. Okay, I think a pet is going to do you as much good and probably more good than a roommate. Um, yeah, I think a roommate's a good idea, but a dog right now would be absolutely fantastic with fluffy ears if you want fluffy ears. There's a dog in this picture. Let me just see. And this dog got fluffy ears. See this one? There's a dog, right? So when we asked that, I pulled this card and, so I'm going to say yes, get a dog. You could get a cat. There's a cat here too. But yeah, so get a pet. Okay. So think about it as to what pet is going to suit you better. Okay. Is it a dog? Is it a cat? I don't know, right? So yeah, but I think you have to be very, very careful when you're taking in people and when you're feeling down. You're not really making the best choices. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. It's a dog you'd consider only. Okay. Yeah. Then, yeah, I'd say yes, absolutely. Now you have to remember you've got to have, somebody in case, you work from home a lot too. So I think you're good. Yes, I do think you're ready for one. Absolutely. They are such good companions. Okay? So I'm going to say yes, Aquileo. So yes, before you get a housemate. One more question for you, Aquileo. Dog, a cat, a rabbit. Oh, that's cute, Shirley. Hmm. See, guys, like my hand is sore already, right? So I wonder I would be saving a squirrel. That's funny, Elaine. Huh. I love my girls. That my cats are just like I laugh every day because of them, right? And they cuddle up on me every once in a while now, and I don't know. They're a big part of my world, right? Hi, Gita. Thank you, my dear. After Noxie, okay, Gita? Let's see. Thank you, Gita. Okay, so waiting for Aquileo's third question. Yeah, I'm not shuffling. I'm just picking up some cards like this, just going back and forth. I'm not shuffling. I can't shuffle. So yeah. Um, will this haze I am in pass soon? I'm hoping my work will become more easier for you and I start to build solid relationships showing up. Yes. Okay. For you. Okay. Yeah, it feels, yeah. Okay. So let's see. I feel like things are changing. Okay. Things are definitely going to change. Give it a few weeks. I feel like, winter has a lot to do with it. Your lack of having fun. You need to have some fun. Where can you have some fun in your life? I think it'd be very important if you looked for an opportunity to have some fun. What would be fun for you? Is there something you could do, a social event? Is there something social you can get involved with? You know what I mean? You need to find something fun to do, okay? Um, I feel you're going to be fine. I feel this haze is definitely going to lift for you. I'm going to say by the I'm going to say the end of February for sure. Um, but to build solid relationships, there is something social that you can get involved in, okay? And maybe you just haven't done anything like that in a bit. So I think you need to do that, okay? So get involved in something, Aquileo. Um, and it has to be fun for you, whatever that is. It has to involve other people. So maybe there's a card night somewhere. Maybe there's something different. Maybe you need to volunteer somewhere with people. So whatever it is, you're going to a European city in 2 weeks for a weekend with people. That's fantastic. So do some research there and really, really plan it and plan your fun and that kind of thing. Okay. So really make sure that you are doing that. All right. So yeah, you're doing fine, but you need to just allow yourself that. Okay. I've just got to leave the cards down and just pick from them because I just can't pick them up and all that. Okay. So yeah. So what else do we have here? That was what question? Was that your first question, Aquileo? Yeah, exactly. Just keep getting out, keep doing things, and it's going to improve. Okay. So thank you, Aquileo. Her third question. Thank you, Elaine. Okay, so Elaine, you're up. Let me just go to your question thing. Right, no, right here somewhere. Come on, where'd it go? Okay. Who is this past I'm referring to? You sent somebody hugged you and kind of teared up a bit. Aw. Okay, so you want to know who it is? Let's see if I can find out for you. Okay, Elaine? Okay, so someone you had a decent relationship with for sure. Okay. So I'm going to say someone that you admired, someone you had a decent relationship with, probably a peer. So not your mom or dad or and daddy, a little bit younger than that, around your age is what I'm seeing, or at least they're young in spirit. Okay. Somebody that was creative like you, or maybe they've died around your age. It could be anything like that, okay? And I feel like somebody that you absolutely cared about, okay? So somebody that there you feel this huge connection to. So whatever it is, whether you cared about them in their life or whether you just know about them and you care about them that way. It's like your ancestors, right? You don't know them, but you know them, right? She wants crystal ball and cards. Oh, geez. Okay. So let me look here if I can get the crystal ball and just thanks. Um, show me message for Elaine about who's around her that's passed over. Okay, so let me see if I can get any initials here for you, okay? Show me their name or initial. I believe it's an N. It could be an M, but I believe it's an N. So that's an initial. Okay. Could be their first, last name, middle name. Um, definitely female. Definitely big, big heart here. Okay. So yeah, so it's like this heart connection. Okay. So definitely a heart connection there. All right. It'll come to you, okay? Maybe you can't think of it right now, doesn't stand out for you, but yes, it will. Okay, my dear? Thank you, Elaine. Okay, so Noxie, your question is not online, so go ahead and post your question. Yes, thanks everybody for being patient. I know it's hard. I just have the one hand and I'm a little slow. There's a work opportunity. How can I make it successful if it's a good path to follow? Okay. So be patient, right? That's the first thing that comes up. Okay. I'm going to say it's a very good path. I think you already know that. I think you're feeling very positive about the path. Okay. I think it's a very good path, but I think it's going to be difficult in some ways. I'm going to tell you right now, if you get involved in any kind of gossip or you get involved in any kind of um, um, talk where um, people are talking about other people and stuff like that, don't get involved in anything like that. If you do, the job is going to fall apart. Okay. If you do, it will not be a successful job whatsoever. Be careful of the friends you select for this. Okay. Um, don't trust anybody right off the bat. Okay. Just be careful, okay, Noxie? It's a very small team. Okay, so just be careful who you're trusting. And I would be cautious that somebody's not jealous about somebody else and they try to they tried to cause some problems there, either for you or for somebody else on your team. Okay. So just be careful there. I feel like this is so hard to see, but it's there. Okay. And I don't want you to get caught up in somebody else's BS. All right. So just be careful there. Okay, Noxie? You definitely can do this. All right. Absolutely 100%. But as far as it being the right path, I think it's a great path for you. Okay. You just have to show that you're confident, go in there, hell's bell. So make sure that you are going in there confident and that you take your part and you just dazzle them. Okay. You are going to do fantastic. Have that confidence. Okay, Noxie? Okay. So next is Gita. So what's your question, my dear? Did you put it down? I don't think you did. Okay. What's your question, Gita? Coco, can you close the stream? I'll read for you and Shirley after, but yeah, my hand is so sore. Yes, Elaine? Did I not read for you, my dear? I did, didn't I? Donna. What is it, Elaine? I don't know if it's Yaz or Russell. Somebody that you feel you've had to protect yourself from before. Okay, so that's who it is, Elaine. So I don't know where Gita is. Thank you, Shirley. Okay, if Gita comes back, great. So go ahead, Shirley and Coco, post your questions, okay? You're guessing Russell? Okay, he has an N, his last name or something. So yeah. Just having a sip of my coffee, guys. Okay, Elaine, then. Okay, it's an M. Okay, yeah. Okay, Coco, what is next for you this week that I don't see coming unexpectedly? Another deck one?
To help. Just ask if you need anything.
What is next for you this week that I don't see coming unexpectedly? You want me to use a different deck? Is that what you're saying, Coco? You don't like that deck?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Google, shut down. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 minute to grab one, okay? Okay, Coco. Okay, so let's just pull these out for you, Coco. Six of Swords, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay. Hmm. I feel like you're moving forward with your partner, okay? I feel like something's happening where you're in a good position to move forward with him. He is going to make a proposal of some kind. So whether it is moving in together or doing something together, that's going to make a difference, not just in your life, but your son's life, okay? Um, I feel that there's also talk of a child. So I think that there's going to be talk of you having a child. And I feel like this is something you want, but there's a question there. And I'm not sure why you've got a question, but there is a question mark there. So I feel like this is coming up. This is going to be talked about within the next 8 days. Okay. And it's going to be big and it's going to be, I think you need to be really honest about this. And I think you need to have a really good talk about it with them. Okay. So if you have any reservations or anything like that, make sure you're opening up, okay? If you do have a child, I think it'll be another boy if you choose to go there, okay? And I think you do want to have more children, but I'm not positive. But yeah, it would be another boy. You're welcome, my dear. Huh. Never seen blue. I just got here a little late. When will you be going on here live again? I'm not sure, my dear. I broke my wrist in my hand, so I'm very sore still. Hope to get on again soon, okay? Shirley, may I ask, will I get offered a regular teaching position as at the school where I'm going to be substituting at within a month? Coco, you sent for 3? Okay, my dear. Um, okay, let's see here, my dear. Oh, thank you, you can donate if you want, okay? For a reading. You don't have to wait till next time. I'm here, so. I'm gonna say yes, okay, Shirley? This looks really good. So I don't know if it's a full-time position. There seems to be, maybe it's a part-time opportunity, maybe it's more substitution work, but definitely more work, okay? And I think you're going to be very happy about it, okay? So yeah, thank you, Coco. I don't think you did. I think you used your last one. I wrote it down and yeah, I think I checked before I came on. I did check. Yeah, you used your last one. So yeah. So thank you, Shirley. Okay, Coco. So go ahead with your question. I'm getting your cards here. Okay. So I know, I'm sorry, my dear. Yeah. I don't know. I keep hurting myself like God. Surgery after, it's just been crazy. What are O's next actions to you? So we have the Emperor, the Sun, Two of Swords. Okay, so you have a choice. You're gonna have gonna offer you something, okay? You're gonna be talking about something important. Don't hide your feelings about it, okay? I know sometimes it's hard to talk about things. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to or he doesn't want to hurt your feelings, or whatever the case may be. I believe O is a he, and I believe this is going to be a very positive thing. Okay. They're going to be, this is like solidifying. I don't know, is he your boyfriend? Because I feel like this is really intimate. I feel like this is really an intimate conversation where it really matters when it comes to your heart. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So this is very important, very intimate. And I feel definitely this is a good thing. Okay. And I just think that you're going to be very surprised, but happy that this is coming up, and happy that it's like you're building trust with each other. You know what I mean? It just feels that way. It just feels like building trust. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay. So, okay, let me just pick these up, Coco. Give me 1 second here. Oh, jeepers creepers, right? I thought when you broke a bone that when they put it in a cast and that it stopped hurting, but that's not true. It's definitely not true. Okay, so there we go. It's that, and then okay, so no, I don't know what it is. It feels like it's matters of the heart, though. Okay, I think it's about your life moving forward, like what he wants in the next few years, like what he wants it to look like family and that kind of thing. No, it's not itching yet, Coco. Okay, so a general, crystal ball, and cards. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So I do see that you're a little bit of conundrum here. Let me just see here. Okay, show me any messages for Coco, please. Okay, my dear. So I feel like there is like you're going to be very hard on yourself about something, okay? And I think this has to do with a male, and I think it has to do with something in your past. So something's going to come up about your past, and you're going to be very, very hard on yourself. Let's see if I can figure this out. I think it has to do with your dad. I never get your dad. I don't even think I've ever talked about your dad. This is what it feels like. So it feels like a father figure. Okay. So a father figure, something that needs to be pulled out, something that needs to be pulled out of you, and that you need to talk about, that you need to release or talk about it. Okay. So maybe there's some feelings that need to be said, need to be talked about. There's an N, a definite capital N. Okay. It's not a small n, it's a capital. It could be EN. So a E and an N. So whatever those initials mean are going to be significant in the next week or so. Okay. I see prosperity here, so I see money coming. Yeah, like I feel you're going to be getting a raise soon, maybe April. So I feel like there's a raise coming. It feels like April. What is this? What do ducks mean to you? Do they have any significance to you, Coco? Do you go down and feed the ducks, or do you relax? You like to go feed the ducks. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's a good place for you to go and relax, right? Oh, okay, that's really good. So yeah, so I'm seeing that here. That's a good place for you to think, okay? It's a good place for you for contemplation, okay? Read a book and watch them for hours. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. So it might be a good place for you to journal too, to get your thoughts out. Okay. So it feels like you've got some thoughts that are kind of beating you up sometimes. Okay. You're not always nice to yourself. You're strong and you're a very strong woman, but you're not always as nice to yourself as you are to others? So just be careful there, okay? So that could be a good place for you to journal as well, right? So yeah, so there you go, my dear. So um your biological father, not your daddy, makes sense. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Because this person doesn't feel familiar to me at all, at all, at all. Okay. So, yeah, maybe there's something there that you need to surrender about, or um, I don't know what it is exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Coco. That makes so much sense. So do you want to ask another question? Yes. Okay. Just waiting for Coco's question. You're welcome, Aquilio. Thank you. And then after that, um, anything you should know for the rest of the month. Bye, Aquilio. Have a good sleep. Okay, PJ. Yeah, go ahead. Uh, let's see. Ah, I feel like you need to get out and have some fun. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you need to get out and have some fun. Your ex is going to give you a hard time about something. I haven't seen him come up in your readings for a while, but I feel like your ex is going to give you a hard time about something, or maybe he's going to give your son a hard time and your son's going to feel disappointed. And again, you're going to be pissed off at him. Okay. So that's what I feel there. But you should plan something with friends. Okay. You really need to get out, have some fun. Is there a family event coming up as well, Coco? I feel like there's a family event coming up before the end of the month. So whatever this is, whether it's a dinner or something like that, I feel like it's good. I feel like you should say yes, you should go, you should make it um, a priority. Okay? You're going to dream about a puppy. That's nice, Aquilio. So yeah, Coco, does that make sense for you, my dear? We're planning a girls' trip for August. Okay, good. an event this weekend, and my son and I have 2 trips. Awesome, that's fantastic. Well, the cards are bang on about you, yeah, so whatever this is, why it's all coming up, it's just solidifying that you're doing good, that you're making the right choices, that, you need to be open to giving yourself a pat on the back, don't worry about other people being jealous or telling you, don't do this or don't do that or whatever, right? Sometimes people get jealous, so if you get any criticism, just it's probably come from a place of jealousy, okay? Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. You need to do that with the girls for sure. That's fantastic. Yeah, I hope you have fun. It's so important and you're going to feel so recharged. It's absolutely wonderful. So do you want to ask another question? You have one more question, Coco, or we can save it. I'll write it down if you want to save it. A general with cards? Okay. Okay, so 7 of coins, 10 of coins, 2 of swords, Knight of cups. There's money coming for you. Okay, there's definitely money coming for you. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, there's money coming for you, and you're going to have to make a choice here. Are you like, I think you're going to start saving. You're going to start saving. I don't know if you've already started saving for your wedding, but I think you should. Okay. There is this is very good. Okay. I feel like I don't know what kind of wedding you want. You started saving money. Yes. Okay, good. Wedding. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. And I feel like you should start saving money for that. Okay. I feel like that is going to happen. Um, you're going to talk to your partner about that as well. So something's going to come up about saving money. Maybe you guys will, I don't know what it'll be, but maybe a joint account that you guys put money in for the wedding. I don't know how this is working out, but it feels really important. It feels like it's for the wedding and it feels like it's all about money. And I feel like you're going to have enough money to have a beautiful wedding. I don't know if you want a big wedding or not, but I can absolutely say that it's beautiful. Okay. And I can absolutely say that you won't have to worry. You can have whatever you want as far as your wedding goes. If you want it small, you can have it small. You want it big, you can have it big. I think it's going to be totally up to you. And I think you're going to be very, very happy with your decisions. Okay. There's also going to be, like I said, a raise at work. So I feel like there is definitely a raise at work that is coming too. So you want a small, intimate wedding and a big vacation. That's fantastic. Okay. So, yeah, so a nice big honeymoon and a nice, small, intimate wedding to go with it, right? I think that's absolutely fantastic. And you're applying for the promotion, you're going to get it. Okay. So, yeah, I don't feel like there's even much of a question there. It feels like you're going to get it. All right. Just be positive and put in that positive energy, right? Oh, it's okay, Coco. Don't worry about that. Okay, my dear? Yeah, don't worry about that, Coco. I'm not worried about it. All right. So never seen blue. First question. How will I be spending Valentine's Day? So how will you be spending Valentine's Day? Thank you for being honest, Coco. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Judgment. I don't think you're going to be by yourself, my dear, if that's what you're wondering. Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to be asked to do something. Okay. So yeah, no, I didn't check yet, PJJ. Okay. I didn't check yet. I'll check in a minute. I only have one hand. So yeah, so everything I do is pretty slow here. Okay. No, it's okay, my dear. I know you wouldn't lie to me. I trust you so much, so I'm not worried about that. Let's see. So Sam, I'm gonna say that you will not be by yourself Valentine's Day. I feel like you're going to be celebrating with somebody, a male. I feel like this is good. You're going to be very happy about this. I don't want you to get head over heels or anything or think it's going to be like, like I don't want you to build it up too much, but I really do believe that it is good. And I believe you will be happy with it. Okay. So very content, very happy with it. I don't see any problems at all there. Okay. It might be, it's not going to happen like the plans ahead of time. You're going to wonder if you will be going somewhere. And I think it's going to happen quick when it happens. Okay. So it's like maybe you won't have plans. And then next thing you know, you do have plans. It's going to happen something like that. Okay. Okay, Sam, your next question, my dear. Oh, thank you, Coco. Will S and I ever date each other? Will S and you ever date each other? Okay, so let's see. Ace of Coins, Judgment, Seven of Coins, Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. Okay. This one's hard. Okay. So this one's really hard, Sam. I'm going to say yes. There's history there. So there's definitely history there. I think you've been hurt before by this person or you've hurt them. There's been hurt and there's been deceit or uncomfortable feelings. Okay. I think it needs to be talked about. I think you guys need to come to terms with where you were when this happened. Okay. And then I think you'd be able to date each other. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's things that need to be said before that can happen. And until you have the uncomfortable conversation, it's not going to happen. So if you want this, you need to have the uncomfortable conversation or you need to approach them and ask them what's going on, whatever that is. Okay. It makes sense. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad. So that's good. Okay. Your last question, my dear. Let me just see this. Yes, I got your donation, PJ. Okay, you'll be after Never Seen Blue, this last question, okay? A general crystal ball reading. Okay. Okay, show me any messages for Sam, please. Anything she needs to hear. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to get a signifier card, okay? I like to have a signifier card. Okay, it's okay. So you are soaring right now, okay? As far as emotions go, as far as you wanting things emotionally in your life, you feel like it's not happening, but it is. And I believe that there's going to be some big changes in the next, I'm going to say maybe 2 weeks, and I feel like you're going to feel a lot more, you have control. Okay. So you're going to feel more in control of your emotions in a couple of weeks. Sometimes it takes me a while to get out what I want to say. Something's going on with work. I'm not sure what this is, but I feel like there is an opportunity here. Okay. I don't know if you've applied for another job or something changing at work, but there's definitely an opportunity here. I also feel, oh, this is interesting. It's almost like get out of the illusions in your head. You have this illusion that I don't know what it is, whether it's um, whether you believe you don't deserve something, or whether you believe you're not good enough for something, but I feel that needs to be crushed. Okay. So you need to crush that. You need to tell yourself a new story there. Okay. Because you do deserve. Here. What is that's so you're going through a transformation time. I feel this could be just because again, we're talking winter blues. You're going through a little bit of a transformation time here, okay? So you're not the first person today that came up for. What else do I see here? Where is your mom right now? What's going on with your mom right now? I feel like there's something going on with your mom. Does that make sense to you, my dear? Just waiting for your answer. Your mom is 2 hours away. Okay. Is everything okay with your mom? You're not sure? Do you have a good relationship with her? Give her a call. Something's going on with your mom. Maybe she just needs to hear from you. It could be something as simple as that. Okay. Um, She has poor health. Okay. So maybe she just needs maybe she just needs some compassion or something. Okay. So yeah. So anyway, she's coming up here. Okay. And I think it'd be really nice for her to have some attention from you. That's about it, my dear. Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much for your donation. And then we have PJ. Go ahead and ask your question, okay, my dear? Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, my dear. Go ahead and post your question, okay, PJ? This is the last reading, okay, guys? And I'm done. My hand is like killing me. Is Richard genuinely interested in you, or is it one-sided? Okay, that's a good question. So we have the Page of Swords, Judgment, the Magician. I don't like having them all over the place. I like my cards neat. Two of Cups, weird, eh? Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay. I'm gonna say that yes, he's definitely interested. Okay. I do believe he's very interested. He just hasn't decided exactly what he wants yet. So he's not positive that he's not positive yet. Okay. So he still has some questions in his mind. But overall, I'm going to say he's very interested. I feel like he cares a lot for you, probably more than he wants to. So, and he won't admit it to himself, let alone somebody else. I think if you give it a little bit of time, it would not surprise me that in 2 months, it's going to be a totally different relationship. It's going to be very, very good. Okay. I don't believe it's one sided at all. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't believe it's one sided at all. Okay. So you'll have to come back and let me know. But yeah, 2 months, it's going to be a totally different relationship. So just make sure that you're not pushing. If you push, he's going to go away. Okay. It makes sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah. You're very welcome, my dear. I know, like, it is weird, but it makes sense. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So you'll have to come back and let me know how that works out. Okay, Sam? PJ, thank you, my dear. So thank you everybody for your donations today and for putting up with my slowness and stuff like that. And I wish you well, and I will talk to you guys again really, really soon. Okay. I love you all. And thank you, Coco and Shirley, my moderators. I love you guys. I've known you guys for so long. Coco, you've been here from the beginning, put up with all my crap and all my illnesses and everything. You are amazing. I love you, my dear. Take care. Okay, guys. Love you all. Bye for now.